Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back again with another episode of the Mainz here on my channel. We're starting this one off in the DFB Pokal against Rostock. We then have games against Hamburg, Bayer Leverkusen, and our derby match against Eintracht Frankfurt. Not much else to talk about besides from just getting in the game. One thing I do need to talk about just quickly before we do hop in is if you guys have any particular players that you definitely want to re-sign. I'm thinking maybe Bergzorg and Nabel at the moment. Reese and the rest I'm not really too bothered by. We will be rotating this game, so maybe we'll get a chance to see a couple of them. But yeah, let's get into the first game in the DFB Pokal against Rostock. Like I said, will be pretty big rotations in this game. Obviously upsets happen in the cup. I'm not going to bother showing lineups in this one because I'm not going to know a lot of the Rostock team. If I'm honest, it's not me trying to be rude, I just don't know their players. Simple as. Let's hope for a decent result at least. Sing. Good strike, Restos gets to the save. Sing. Somehow Singh has snuck that shot through there. Not quite sure how we didn't manage to get a block on it, but yeah. Unfortunately, Rostock are going to take a lead against us. Not a particularly good start from us there. Restos makes a good first save. Diarra needs to be getting back across there quicker, and Tower really needs to be blocking that, really. Doesn't have any reason that he should be missing that block. Disappointing from him. Prestiani to find Bamba Dieng. I don't know what's going on with my sound right now. It keeps breaking up, which isn't great. That continues. We may have to look into things. Burkhart's going to nick that. It's doing it again. Why is that happening? Pischler here. Through one-on-one. And Alexander Pischler, our young man, will get us back on level terms.
Got this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat. That's an excellent goal.
I don't know what that is. We have to keep an eye on that. Sorry I didn't talk about that. I was having technical issues. But yeah, we are back on level terms now. Pischler breaking through well. They are doing some crazy things to keep these footballs on the pitch. Kidibare. That is ridiculous to finish from that angle, man. That just shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't go in. I'm sorry, it just shouldn't. So we do get back on level terms, have a chance to break through again. Pretty much the same as what happened the first goal. We had a chance to break through. Doesn't come off for us. They go up the other end and score a goal immediately. Pischler's going to have a chance to equalise. Prestiani finds Papela. Papela to find Bamba Dieng on the run. Bamba Dieng does have a lot of pace. He's out wide though, but will finish it off at the near post. Two near post goals in this one. Really probably shouldn't have gone in. But Bamba Dieng does get us back on level terms before half time. There's Bergzorg. Dieng in behind. Great roll from Bamba Dieng there. 2 goals now for Bamba Dieng. Brace for us in the cup. Big performance. Good little bit of 1-2 down the wing from Burkhart and Pischler. Pischler, I think it was in the end, or Burkhart finds the ball into Bamba Dieng, who rolls his man beautifully. 3-2 up now over Rostock. Very well. That's a poor clearance though from him. Restes comes out and makes a big save. Oh, I've never seen this animation before. That's cool. Big celebrations. Hans Olsen does owe him a debt. And they've got a replay on the save. Wow. Shit replay, because at the wrong end of the pitch. Hans Olsen does owe Restes very big there, though.
Well, it's the late show, and they are level again.
Never mind. Because from the same corner,
It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area.
the Tariq Lamptey effect happens. Tariq Lamptey jumps for the header. That's poor goalkeeping, to be honest, there. Yeah, Tariq Lamptey, you could see there, jumped for the header, but is so small. He's just so small. See what they're going to be able to do with this one. Nothing at all. What happens now?
And it's on to extra time.
Oh, Jesus, it is extra time. I don't even know if we have the legs for extra time in this team. Katie Barre has gone to the shops again.
And here now is Hernandez.
Hans Olsen, how are you just constantly letting players in behind you? Hans Olsen, man, has had a fucking shocker at the back in this game. Literally awful. This is an incredibly nuts game at the moment. I don't know what is going on. I'm not even going to celebrate that though, because we should not be having this much trouble putting away Rostock.
This has been quite the... And continues his run. Really fine play to keep possession.
Bergzor gets us a lead at the end of extra time. Still another 15 to play though, and with everything that's going on at the moment, it does not feel likely like this is going to be the end of the goal scoring in this game. Absolutely lose my head. Katie Barre with a good tackle, and that's going to be it. 5-4 after extra time. That is probably one of the craziest games I've ever been a part of. And I have to say, the rotational lads, you did not impress me at all. You might get some good ratings because of obviously how long you played for, but Hans Olsen, you weren't even a rotational player. You were given the captaincy to lead us this game, and you were awful. Restes on his debut concedes 4. Yeah, not great from the rotational boys. Well, I guess all we can say is that we're happy to advance, but we are at the next game of the season. The only problem we're going to have is obviously Hans Olsen probably won't be able to play this one. But luckily for us, we have got Anthony Cassie. Pardon if you can hear some bangs. There's some absolute yobbos that have decided to start setting off fireworks at almost at 8:30 at night. So... but yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with on the bench. I'll bring Tariq Lamptey up for Prestiani. He's got slightly more stamina. So yeah, into the next game against Hamburg. Let's see how this one goes. Hopefully we concede a lot less goals than the last game. Is that Dompe, left wing, Brun Larsen down the middle. Nope, you're not going to get me to say that. Ransford Jabbar, I'm going to call them. Our young man Bernard Wozniak is playing in midfield, which is cool. Benez, Mateu, Vidal, Ambrosius, Schonlau, Gendry, Howard Fernandez, Nemeth. Some okay players off the bench as well. Obviously, the last newly promoted side we played, we got beat by, so let's hope to not do that again, because that wasn't great. Come on, Pedro, get up there. There we go. This is what we want from Pedro Neto now. Creating havoc. Finds Martial. Oh, good finish from Anthony Martial. Hasn't been a classic start to the half for Anthony Martial. But there, you can see he just peeled off the defence to find the space on the edge of the box there, which is a smart choice. And then curls it beautifully into the top corner. That is a great finish into the top bins. Anthony Martial gives us a 1-0 lead for his third goal of the season. We've had to be patient for it. Had to do a bit of defending, a bit of pressing. And eventually, we do get there. Ambrosius again. Risky play from him holding it for as long as he did. Brun Larsen. Good save, Manuel Neuer. I feel like you probably could have caught that one, Manuel. It wasn't from very far out. It can't have had that much on it. Hansen will just smash this one clear, which is fine. That should give us the 1-0 win, and it does. We have to hang on for pretty much the whole second half there because we didn't particularly play well. Attacking-wise, we didn't get on the ball almost at all in the second half, but we showed enough to hold a clean sheet, which is something we have not done for I don't even know how long. I am going to give, even though it wasn't a classic game, no, do you know what? I'm not going to give an inform because I don't think it's a game that would deserve an inform. No one stand out. Martial obviously got himself a goal. No one stand out, I would say. I say good work from the defence. And unfortunately, I think that is Armando Broja's scoring streak snapped as well. Does hold us in second place though, that 3 points. After 6 games, we are still getting what we need done. Burkhart's still upset that he's not playing. I'm sorry, Burkhart. You're just not what I need right now. Yeah, like I said, it's not a classic game. It's not the most exciting game, but it's a game that we've ended up walking away with 3 points, and that's all that matters. Next up, we have Leverkusen, so let's get to that. A couple international call-ups for us here. Jonathan Burkhardt, Tariq Lamptey, Hansa Olsen, and Orel Mangala. So nice to see some international recognition for the boys. We are into the next game now against Leverkusen. They've moved themselves up to 14th on 4 points. Unfortunately, I don't think that their struggles is going to mean much to us in this game because I think they're probably still going to be pretty incredible against us. But hopefully, we can kind of take a little bit of advantage of the fact that they're not playing particularly well. Let's take a look at the Leverkusen lineup. Ika Bravo up top, Victor Boniface, Aruri, Matoma, our old boy Kraus coming back as well. I forgot he joined Leverkusen. Granit Xhaka, Nathan Teller, Tapzoba, Kasunu with Jordan Pickford in goal. Patrick Schick on the bench. Jonas Hoffman, Grimaldo, Lukaku, Wirtz, Frimpong, Hradecky. It's a wonder that they're struggling as much as they are, really, isn't it? John Matip trying to get back there. Boniface. How have you not taken that ball? That is just the kind of goal that I concede so often, where Gelson Martin should intercept that ball. The ball that is then intercepted from Matoma's cutback from Bayer there, and somehow he just gets it back and then can finesse it into the far post. It's not the kind of goal you like to see because you kind of think to yourself, well, there's nothing that I can do in those positions. Ika Bravo now. It would be classic for them to score after all the pressure we've kept them under at the beginning of the second half. It looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. It's almost as though you can call it perfectly as to what's going to happen. I don't know why Manuel Neuer is also rushing out a goal there. He could easily stay on the goal line and he would have been fine.
Wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that
quite
is.
Far. It's just classic EA, that really is. Even all the pressure that you've kept the other team under, they will just break forward and score. Just astonishing. EA, that is astonishing. And yeah, ref. So you can just trip up the keeper, can you? And that's just fine. That's the wrench. To spin one in. Armando Broja is going to get on it. Martial tries to get in. 2-0 loss. Like I said, their form was never going to mean anything coming into this game because of the obscene side they have. But we also didn't play particularly well. We do drop down to 5th off of that one. With our rivals Frankfurt hopping up above us into 2nd, which is quite frustrating. Yeah, it's always a weird one because I feel like form for the AI only really counts when they're playing against the AI. Form for the big sides against us just doesn't really ever count for anything. We did we kind of just didn't really show up in that game. Like, there's not really anything else to say about it. We just weren't really in it. But yeah, can't really be mad about it because we didn't play well. Last game of the episode is the derby against Eintracht, so let's go ahead and get into that. Reece will finally be leaving us. He will go in January to what I believe is Saudi Arabia for 970k, just below the $1 million that we wanted, so I'm happy with that. But here we are, game against Frankfurt. We go into it in 6th, they are in 4th. Obviously a derby though, which means coming along with it will be a press conference. Let's get that done now. Welcome everyone, let's get underway with questions. Derby day here for you. How are you feeling going into your 3rd derby against Eintracht Frankfurt here today? We're eager to prove that we've improved since last season. I think we've seen from our start this season that we've made a definite improvement on our struggles at the beginning of last season. However, we failed to beat our rivals last season in any of the matches that we faced them in, so this is a big test for us. We definitely want to come away with a decent result to show that we've progressed as a team, and that's what we'll be looking to do in this one. A match against your rivals is always going to be big, like I'm saying, and I think for us it is a big marker this season to lay down clear and obvious evidence to the fans that we're making strides forward. Are you feeling any additional pressure to get a result in this match, considering your last game out you had a disappointing loss against Bayer Leverkusen? Look, Leverkusen are a quality side. Though they've had a slow start to the season, with the quality they have in and around that team, there's no way they're going to be struggling for long. It was just one of those games. They had a game plan that worked well against ours. They played it pretty much to perfection, kept us quiet throughout the game, and yeah, managed to take the win off of us. I'm not going to look back and dwell on old results. We move forward now into this one and focus on what we can do against our rivals. Regardless of that loss against Bayer Leverkusen, you are flying high in the European spots this season. Can you talk about that? Like I said, we've put a lot of different plans in place this season. You've seen a different formation and plan from us. You've seen different players be brought in. You see us moving pieces around all the time. We've seen the heights of what we can get to already earlier on in the season. We're in a little bit of a lull at the minute. We need to kind of snap out of where we are. And there's no better time to do that than in a match against your rivals. Like I say, this is a big marker for us. We're looking to throw down a clear and obvious message to our fans here that we're making strides forward, that we're improving as a team. Like I said, we've shown it previously this season already, but we want to use this game as a platform to show that, especially after a disappointing result in the last one. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. Thanks, everyone. Everything else, I think we're going to leave. Pedro Neto, ideally, if he could have a better performance for us, that would be great, but let's see.
The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about
Obviously,
to
we
face
have
each
to
other,
let the
and it's
rivalry
anyone's guess
build
how
up, play
this
out.
is going to end up. Stay tuned for all the live action next on EA TV.
Why is their manager celebrating us scoring a goal?
Great.
I think he might be confused. Right, so let's take a look at their confirmed lineup. Pavlidis up top, Marmoush, Götze, Chaibi, Roda, Larson, Knauf, Schmolkic, that might be a butcher, Elvedi, Pacho, Kevin Trapp in goal. Couple decent players to come off the bench as well. We didn't manage to get one over on them last season, which was very annoying for me. Hopefully, this season, if we can play our best, like we did in the first couple of games of the season, hopefully we can get one over on our rivals.
Mario Götze.
I need to stop putting in random tackles in midfield. Good close down from Manuel Neuer there. Oh, what the fuck, I got blocked. Okay. I do manage to hold it off though. This is what we haven't done a lot of. Let's find Amiri in dangerous spots. Good strike from Amiri there. Unfortunately, Kevin Trapp is equal to it. Pacho. Martial wins a header. It was a missed header from Martial, sliced it to Prestiani, and if I'm honest, it's probably my fault because I did not expect that ball to drop at the back post like that. Martial's going to make the run down the wing.
It needs an accurate cross. Still level here, but the pressure.
Prestiani.
Well, going for power and
Prestiani
so
stepping
finding the net.
inside on that one, getting closed down there just by Marmouche. Gets the power on it, but can't get enough curl back just to nestle it in that far corner.
Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Immaculate placement from Mario Götze.
No,
Like that will
Prestiani,
help the
please.
He has time to play it over. Can he put them in front?
Oh, Joel Matip. It is looking like it's going to be a 0-0 here.
And
Do you know
with
what?
that, the referee brings
As
this
much
match to an
as
end. Both sides have the
it's
moments over the
disappointing,
course of the 90
I
minutes,
don't
but
think
it finishes
either
in a
side really
stalemate.
can walk out and be like, we deserve to win that. For me, I think it showed a big improvement from the first season that we played them. Attacking wise, we didn't quite get it right. Obviously, we only had 5 shots. We had some decent opportunities. So back up into 5th for now, overtaking Wolfsburg. Like I say, I think we have to be happy with the improvement that we made. It wasn't anything massive. There was no giant performances once again. I say Prestiani had a good game. Tariq, I'm trying to train you so that you can play more games for us. That's the whole point in training you as a right midfielder. Once your training's done, you'll definitely be in the mix for more games. So as I thought, scout reports to do. So let's take a look and see what we've got going on here. Ernst Gruber can now be called up, so we will call him up. We also have Jakob Peters, a striker at 60 rated, 83 to 94 potential on him as well, so we'll call him up too. Daniel Frank's close. Dominic Thomas, like I said, is close to that chopping block. Same with Leanne Hoffman. Bjorn Cohen's gone up one more, so he's alright for now. Let's take a look at the potential that we got to bring in here. We've got a huge one. Linus Ahmed, 61 to 81 potential overall. 3.4 million valuation. 100% you're getting brought in from the Swedish side. Besides from that, it's not looking like there's too many other options for us, but that is a very big one. 50 to 68 potential here. Christian Schaefer, 700k valuation, so he can come up. Besides from that, the German side of things is looking quite disappointing, if I'm honest. Not even that many prospects to keep around. Let's go and take a look at those 2 boys that we called up and the massive new talent that we could have on our hands here. 67 rated, you can see him there already. Linus Ahmed, he is a left back / right back, 7'5", not mad pace on him, but decent stamina. He's kind of just got like decent all-round stats. What we're going to do is I'm going to give him a bit of training, not call him up straight away. I'm going to give him a bit of training and leave him in there. Christian Schaefer as a right wing / central midfield, which is a kind of weird combination. Very quick though is Christian Schaefer. The 58 rated as well, so he's not far from being called up. But a new talent to join the pool, but that is going to be where we end this one. We do finish things off in 5th, so not a massive drop off or anything, so we kind of have to take that. I believe from that episode we have 2 wins, 1 being in the cup, a loss and a draw, so we're kind of being consistent because that's what we did last time. 2 wins, a loss and a draw, so it's consistent form. It's not great form, but it's consistent form. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this one. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.